And finally, courtesy of setjetter.com, random entry for Blind Man's Bluff, where
Oof.
we talk about blind men and bluff a deck of cards. Um, Robert, I love your work. You're the best set jetter in the world.
Mm.
And I'm going to read you the description.
All right,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Sure.
I think so.
1987 was a great year for horror movies, and I was happy to finally add fan favorite this film to my location visits. While visiting Toronto, I made the trek to visit the house even though it was out of the way. Like Witchboard and a few other movies, this movie really got me interested in technical aspects of film. This movie excelled in many of its special effects, particularly the forced perspective setups, which hold up very well today. I would rather have those type of effects that left me wondering how they did it than CGI any day.
So 1987, is that what you said?
It is 1987.
Vancouver?
It is, according to this, it is, well, while visiting
Oh,
Toronto, you made the
okay. Oh,
trek to visit.
Toronto, Toronto. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Uh, I was at the gate.
Gate, you got it.
Okay, I was like,
It's the gate, Robert,
the
which we've
gate,
covered the
yes,
gate too, folks.
but not
This we've
gate
never done the
one,
gate.
which gate two is shot just down the street. So,
Well, what I like about these is you like went into people's yards. I mean,
well,
not that you went in there, but you got
I didn't go into their backyard. Somebody else
no,
has
but
since that time been into their backyard, which is good for them. But
you
I
got
didn't.
great shots here.
Yeah. So, if you've been to this, if you've been to Toronto, everything in Toronto looks like this. All these houses.
That's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've
And
mentioned that. It does.
I get so annoyed trying to find stuff in Toronto because they don't have a kind of a linear number, like we have the 1400s, the 1500s, and they go
Oh,
from single digits like house number 5 up to 200 and then they start over at 5 again. It's just like
really?
I know, and it's hard to figure out where anything is at because there's no blocks of 100, there's no grids that we're kind of used to in the United States,
Oh,
but
that's so
yeah.
strange.
So have you seen The Gate?
I've
Probably
seen,
not.
no, I have not.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think so.
it has some effects that still hold up pretty well. I talked about that. I should have
That's what
known
you
when you said
said. Yeah.
forced perspective because they kind of monster or little thing monsters, but they have bigger sets and all kind of sorts of things.
Which is cool that they kind of use that.
Yeah, so I think I don't know. This might have been Stephen Dorff's first film as a
Oh,
kid,
okay.
but yeah. So and you can see, not too much has changed over the years.
And what year did you get these shots?
2015.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
think I
right.
was up there for the Rebel Heart tour.
This
Yeah,
kid, this kid was a cute kid. And he did get the movie at a
yeah.
young age. Uh,
As the master said, yeah. So
as the master said.
yeah, so
Oh, these are cool. This is a great page. Is this in Toronto? I'm not familiar with Toronto. Is it
so
Toronto like
this
proper?
is well. No,
This is like in the burbs.
this is on Ontario, but yeah, this is kind of way. It was
Oh,
out of the way but I don't think anybody had been to the house before, so I thought I should be the first to go. So
oh, okay. All right. Where do you remember
so
where it's supposed to take place? Do they ever say?
I don't think they really say.
Okay.
But I do remember there's been mega gate fans. I remember that shortly after this, they were so excited to see the house in
Uh,
real life. So, and a lot of it is supposed to take place in the backyard. There's a couple key scenes. So, and I think I did knock, but nobody's home, and I didn't feel like quite like trespassing. But I know
yeah.
since that time, other people have been into the backyard. So,
Okay. All right. This is a cool shot too, by the way.
yeah.
This is
So
great entry, folks. You can check it out on setjetter.com. This
looks
is
like
if you're listening.
the original garage.
The original. What happened here? Was there an explosion?
This is the end. Yeah. So,
Okay.
spoiler.
Spoiler.
Uh, see
Does it
who
take cues
survives.
from Poltergeist or whatever with being like,
Um, not not really,
no.
but
The
yeah,
only
it's
reason I
just kind
ask
of
is that the
yeah,
house was illuminating all the light.
yeah. That's just what happened in the 80s.
That's just no matter what, it's gonna
Yeah,
happen. The
but
gate.
uh, but yeah, so
Okay, here's an untouched aerial photo.
yeah, so I
Okay, all
could
right.
have gotten back there, but yeah. So
That's a good
anyway,
job. You got quite the amount of comments. Uh,
I would I see this comment. I love this house even as a kid. I first watched the movie. I would imagine myself living in the house without the demons, of course.
of course, of course.
Uh, but
Wow,
it
this
has
page
its
is
fans.
quite the
So
love on here. Oh, this is Daniel Snyder commented before he was a subject of a documentary on child
oh,
abuse.
who knew?
Who knew? Maybe that is him. This is a great page, Robert. Nice job with that.
Thank you.
Do you have speaking of setjetter.com, latest updates that you posted I saw were The Ring and House of Yes you added some shots to?
Yeah, so those are a couple of things. So, the Ring, I was in Seattle for Madonna, so I thought, oh, let me add a couple shots. This is not comprehensive, but while I was there, I'd add a couple shots. House of Yes, if you're not familiar with that, that's a
Hmm.
play that they made into a movie with Parker Posey and Tori Spelling, Genevieve Buchholz. So, um, had been to that house last year, earlier this year. I
Okay.
can't remember. I can't remember. So, the one I was more excited about was Outer Limits episode.
Yes, the Inconstant Moon,
Inconstant
which
Moon.
I
Yeah.
did enjoy the 90s reboot of that show a
Yeah.
lot.
So I had almost forgot about it. And then when I was in Vancouver, it either came up and I was like, oh, I was gonna be in that area anyway. So I quickly just
Yeah.
found some screenshots, and while I was there, uh, uh found as many locate they kind of shot within the kind of 3 block area. So, and it's also that block that's been used in Final Destination and
Okay.
so forth. But
It's cool. It's cool. You have a great page here with that.
thank you.